Hey guys. Today I just wanted to make you a totally non-scripted, off-the-cuff sort of video because a lot of people have been asking me lately, how were you able to get people to follow you as a coach when you were still so overweight? Most people know that I did sign up to be a coach when I still weighed almost 300 pounds, and I started my fit club when I was still well over 200 pounds, and I was not in that great of shape. And somehow, during that time, I still managed to gather a following, make an income, albeit not a lot at the beginning, but it got there quickly. And for whatever reason, people just can't grasp it. And so I thought I would just kind of talk to you guys a little bit about how that was for me and some of the things that I experienced. So I definitely had three major experiences that I wanted to share with you. I'm writing them down really quickly because I just realized I don't want to forget one. They were posting my first progress picture, talking to my first stranger, on starting my fit club. And I think for me, these are the biggest things that when I was brand new were my biggest struggles. And people don't realize that they're really difficult when you are still overweight, or really honestly, if you're just new at this. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is the first time I ever posted a before and after picture online. I, no joke you guys, combed through all of my fat pictures, and even my vanity then still picked a picture that wasn't that fat to start with, because I hadn't gone that far, so I didn't want people to be like, oh god, you look horrible, right? I couldn't, it made me really so and then I picked, of course, the best possible picture I could find, and it was this perfect angle, and I'm sitting like this, and I looked like a million times skinnier than I even was at the time, but and so I matched it up perfectly, and it looked terrible. One was stretched out. I didn't know how to use picture software yet, so it looked terrible. It looked grainy and bad, and I was I made it, and I made a little side by side, and I made it in Paint because I didn't know how to use any photo softwares of any kind. I didn't have PicMonkey or anything back then. I didn't even realize PowerPoint could save pictures back then. And so I made it in Paint, so it just looked like crap, and I tried to put my weight on it or whatever, or something like before and after, before and current. Anyway, it looked terrible. So I got it, and I made it. And I probably had it, you guys, for 3 weeks. Sitting there on my desktop before I was willing to upload it. Then, when I uploaded it, no joke, I left it there for a day. I couldn't push post. I couldn't do it because all I was thinking about was no one's gonna be impressed by that. People are gonna make fun of you. Who do you think you are? This is so vain, and no one is gonna be impressed with your 5 ounces that you lost, and you're still fat, and who would even care? Who's even gonna care? People are just gonna make fun of you, and gonna be sarcastic comments, and it's gonna be embarrassing because people are mean on the internet, and I don't want to do it. So you guys, I finally was okay, I want to do this business. I have to do it. I have to push this button. I have to push it. I have to push it. So I push go, and left. I walked away from my computer. I just left my computer. I was I cannot watch. It was not even a good train wreck, because train wrecks, when they say you can't look away. No, I could look away. I ran away from my computer. And what was so crazy is that everyone was super cool about it, and then I was confused because everyone was so nice, and I was not expecting that. I was expecting either crickets or something negative, and everyone was so cool. People were oh, that's cool, you're finally taking care of your health, I'm excited, can't wait to see where you go with this, keep it up, cheerleader style. And I was oh my god, wow, I didn't die. I didn't die. I posted that embarrassing picture. I had braces and everything in the before picture. I'll show it to you guys sometime. It's horrible. You can post that embarrassing picture, and people actually were super cool. So then it got the next one was a little easier. That fear did not go away with that one picture. Oh Lord. It got a little bit easier and a little bit easier. And then what's cool is like eventually I got down to like 180, I think. And I actually had so many positive experiences with people that like I was almost conditioned now to think that people would be positive. And then it came to putting up a swimsuit picture. Oh my Lord, was I afraid. And I was like cropping it and like thinking about it, and I took like 100 and like looked at every single one of them with like this critical eye, and I was like, oh, there's that spot on my lip, like, what are people gonna say? I don't know, like I have stretch marks, my skin is really loose in my stomach, and I just don't even want to. And it was really scary for me. And I did it, and I got a ton of positive feedback. Like a couple, like that time I had a Facebook page, they were strangers, so I got a couple people who were idiots, but like 100 or more positive comments. Like I could even look right now and see how many comments there was that I got on that picture. It was so many amazing people. Like they were so cool about it that I eventually, like, I felt like, okay, well, like, now I feel like the internet might be like a safe space for me to be myself, and maybe there's something to this, and like maybe I am making a difference, because people were saying like that I was inspiring them, and that, you know, I was motivating them by posting the picture, and that's all I really wanted anyway. Yeah, so 50 people liked my very first picture, my very first before and after, and 78, like 80 some liked my next one. And then where's my swimsuit? My swimsuit one, 160 people liked it, you guys. And I'm like, yeah, like 61 comments of like super awesome, like supportive, like you can do it, keep going. And so then, like, you guys see me, like, I don't even care now. I look like crap. I'm making this video straight at the shower. Like, I don't even care, because not because I wasn't insecure, but because I was so insecure that it was such a big deal for me. But slowly, one at a time, I was conditioned for positive responses. And now I know that it's okay to post that kind of stuff. And I do want to post it. But it wasn't like I just got all excited about my life and started posting things. I was not even the business. I was so nervous and so scared and so insecure. But if I had not done it, I couldn't have had the positive experience. And if I hadn't kept doing it and not just stop at that one, but keep going, I wouldn't be able to just throw up pictures of whatever now. Like, there's no way. Because if you guys have ever seen my most recent profile picture, my second swimsuit picture got 200 likes. My third swimsuit picture, like these were on months apart, right? Months apart, got 400 almost. And then my biggest, most common picture has like, I don't know, like 1,000 likes, I think. 700, 600 likes. Do you think I could have done that? There's no way if I wouldn't have started somewhere. So I hope you guys just understand that that's just like, oh, you're so hot for some reason. That's just like the way that it is. It's just part of it. But if you don't take that first step, then you can't get any further. So the second thing was fit club. So people are like, you started a fit club. Like, I'm not ready to start a fit club. That's crazy. Like, I'm still out of shape and I'm still so heavy, and I'm not a fitness instructor. And so I don't know, I guess unless you were around then, you probably don't know this, but I never started the fit club to lead it. When I started my fit club, I actually came from a place of like, I don't have a transformation story. All I know is my life is a mess. Like, I don't want this. I have this. I have this life. And I don't want it. I want that one. But I don't think that I can get there by myself. So how about you come with me, and that way I'll get there for sure. And you'll get to go too. It'll be really cool. So when I actually introduced my fit club, I announced it like, hey, you guys, you guys may have noticed I spent a lot, because it was like a month into coaching when I did it. Like, I spending the last month working out and drinking Shakeology, and I really feel like this could be the way this could be the one, you guys. I think this could be it for me. Like, I think this could do something for my life, but I don't think I can do this by myself. And I know that I still like to party too much. I still like to drink too much. I still like to go out too much. So I'm going to start a fit club Saturday morning so that I will go to bed and stay healthy on Friday night, because I know I have to be there to unlock the doors for you guys and bring the DVDs and make the Shakeology. Like, I'm doing this as a service to you, but it's for me. So can you please just come? And it was so cool because you know what? Because I put it like that, 14 people showed up to my first fit club. 14 of my friends, from like, and friends of friends, and people, guests, and like random people on Facebook, just because they knew I needed them really badly to stay. Now, did they come again? No. Were there workouts? Were there fit clubs where nobody came? Hell yeah, me and my assistant worked out by ourselves more than once. A lot of times that first year, but I never said, hey guys, I'm gonna run a fit club. I said, you guys, and like, oh, I have this transformation story, you should listen to me, and look how great I am. All I said was, I don't want this life. Here's the life I want. I think this will help me. Can you help me? Because I don't think I can do this by myself. Will you come? And it worked, you guys. It worked because people want to be part of that. People want to be part of that success, and they want their own success too. And that whole first year, I was not the most in shape person at that fit club. People showed up to that fit club all the time and showed me up. But I was there. And I would try things that I didn't really want to do, and like, people would kind of watch my weight loss progression, and you can even watch like the fit club pictures. Our members, like our guests, you can watch their fitness progression too. You can watch them get skinnier, and it's actually like really cool. So it's just one of those things where the reason why coaching for me was not a big deal when I was heavy is because I wasn't. It's so selfish, but it wasn't about anyone else. Like, it was all about like, please come with me. I need to build people around me who want this, because the current group of friends that I have, they don't. And the current way I'm living my life is never going to get me where I want to go. So, hey, people around me, if there's anybody else who wants this life, come with me. Because I'm going, and I think I'm going to get there, but frankly, I'm not that sure. So, if you come with me, maybe we've got a better chance of getting there together. And that's how I approached it. That's always how I approached it. I would ask people questions on my Facebook page. What do you guys think about this? What are the best shoes I should get? Do you guys know how to peel a mango? Because I can't figure it out. Although I just kind of end up on YouTube for that kind of stuff. But, what's your guys' recommendation? What are your favorite meal plans? Like, it was never like me, here's all the information. Because I didn't know what I was doing. All I was trying to do was build myself a support network. So that when I wanted to quit in 3 months, or I started gaining weight back in 6 months, I couldn't, because they'd be there. And that's what I did. And that's what I did like my whole first year. And it went really, really well for me, as you can see. And then finally, the last one I was going to say was, talking to strangers. That's what it says. Talking to strangers. Sweet. I got it. Okay. Talking to strangers. You guys, I was so bad at it. So, I had this accountability partner. Her name was Ileana. Her and I were like, really good friends, and we were both we were like emerald coaches, both of us, and we were terrified of the idea of talking to strangers. Terrified. But we made a pact. Okay, I'm going to talk to 2 strangers today about Beachbody, and I'm going to text you at the end of the day. So the very first time I talked to a stranger, it kind of went like, I was at the grocery store, and I was checking out, and it went like, you live around here? Like, well, I don't know what I was looking at over there, but that's what I was doing. And she's like, yeah? And I was like, that's cool. Yeah. Well, we have this, like, there's a group on Saturday, and we work out, and it's free, and if you ever want to come, you can totally come. It's, like, really fun, and, it just got started, but I think it'll be good. Do you want my business card? Can you imagine? She was really nice, and she took my business card, but she probably thought I was a lunatic. But, you know what happened? I didn't die. I didn't melt into a puddle on the floor. I didn't throw up on her. Like, actual throw up. I obviously vomited some words on her. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I had to talk to a second person, so I was at the deli, and I was like, she's making my sandwich, and I was like, hey, do you guys work at this place? It's like right by where I work out. Do you guys work out at all? They're like, what? Like, they were really confused by my question. And I was like, well, if you do work out, I am starting this group, and it's really cool, and it's free. And it's like, right now it's girls only, but I mean, if guys wanted to come, we'd probably be like, okay with that. But yeah, it's girls only. It's like Saturday morning. It's like kind of late Saturday morning though. It's like 11, because that's the only time we could get, the spot, because it's free or whatever. So it's totally free though. So if you guys want to work out, it's like right down the street. Should I like give you some free passes or something? My business card? I think I had Fit Club passes then already. And there were like 3 of them, and they were like, okay, sure. I gave it to them. So it was like so creepy and weird, but I didn't die, right? I didn't die. Okay. So I'd say like maybe 3 days later of doing this, and totally not, of course, no one came. No one, are you kidding me? They're like, no, I'm not going to that crazy person's workout. Like, she's insane. But you know what? Eventually, like a week later, I was at the Dollar Tree, and I asked this lady, hey, like, do you live in the area? And she said, yes. And I said, this might sound strange, because now it's confidence, right? This might sound strange. I don't mean to freak you out, but I'm actually just starting a free workout group to support me in my weight loss journey. I don't know if that's something that you'd be looking for or you're interested in, but it's actually really close to here. Is that something that I could send you some information on? She said, oh my goodness, yes, I just had a baby and I'm like trying to work out, and yes. And she goes, here, I'm going to write my email address on the back of your receipt. Will you just email me the address? So I got home, I emailed her, and we talked back and forth a little bit. And she did come to one of the fit clubs, and I don't think she ever became a customer. But then each interaction taught me something, because now I thought, ooh, every time I'm at a store clerk, I'll ask them to write their email address on the back of the receipt. So then the next time I talk to somebody, I say something like, hey, this might sound kind of strange, but, you seem really bubbly and fun. You seem like, you're a cool person. I just started this free workout group. It's only for women. We meet once a week, actually down the street, and it's totally free. I actually just kind of started it to help me on my weight loss goal. I've lost, about 40 pounds now, and I've got about 60 more to go, because at that point, that's where I was, ish. And that's kind of where my head was at. I'll lose 100 pounds. And it's just women. It's totally free. It's super supportive. Everyone's really cool. If you want, you can put your email address on the back of my receipt, and I can email you the address and the time when I get home. Sweet. Okay. Wrote it on there. No problem. And that became my spiel. And what was interesting was eventually I kind of stopped inviting people to Fit Club, but I still needed a spiel, right? So then I kind of be nervous again. And so then that's when I started creating opportunities. So anyone who's ever heard me do the create opportunity spiel about speak with intention and say things like, I'm looking for a new bra because I lost some weight and I need a new one. Like, don't just say I'm looking for a new bra, can you size me? I don't know my size because I lost 60 pounds. Like, and so now my free pitch instead of Fit Club became, I actually have this free Facebook group where we like share recipes and kind of support each other, and it's just to support me on my weight loss goal. And so you guys, like, this is when I was new. Everything was, hey, we're just supporting each other, and like, it's cool, and we like it, and we should do it together. And for whatever reason, I don't know, it's just because it's been 3 years now, and people look at me, and they're like, okay, you're a top 10 coach, you make 6 figures, you lost 100 pounds, like, they don't think that, like, I had, how many times have I said like in this video? Like, 600? Doesn't matter. They don't think I had that experience of having no freaking clue what I was doing and having to be embarrassed and nervous and scared and crying and all of it. And I did. The days when no one came to Fit Club, I would come home. I remember one time at Fit Club, this lady was so mean to me because, like, the speakers didn't work. Man, I'm gonna cry right now. I don't want to talk about this. Anyway, she was so mean to me. She wrote a review on my meetup thing and was like, this girl jeopardized our safety because we couldn't hear the cues and all this. And I'm sitting here thinking, God, the show must go on. Gotta have a video anyway. And like, there's only 2 people there, and she was one of them. And I was like, where is everybody? And I came home and I was just like crying. I'm like, I don't understand. I'm trying so hard. I'm like trying to do this for people, but like I need support and I'm trying to build this thing and it's like a mess, you know? And like I don't get how people can look at someone who's been 3 years in the business and not think like we've had to fight through those days and we had to deal with the haters and we had to deal with the nervousness and the growth and the not feeling good enough and not feeling smart enough and not feeling like we're doing what we're supposed to do. It's not happening fast enough. Like we have all of it. All of it. And the thing is, the only difference between you and me right now is time and resilience. That's it. It's you know what? You go home and you cry that day, and then the next day you go out and you help some more people. That's it. Like you get nervous and then you do it anyway and you hope it goes okay. And if it doesn't, then you get to cry and you throw yourself a pity party for 24 hours and then you get up and you help some more people. Because you have dreams and you have goals and you want a healthy body and you want to be an example for your children and you want to be the best wife that you can be and you want to climb rocks if you feel like it one day and not have to worry about not being able to because your body can't do it. Or you just want to put your clothes on in the morning and not have them be too tight and just like not worry about I don't want to go on that date because I don't have anything to wear. I don't want to go to that party because I don't want to be the fat one. Like I want to get out of debt because I don't want to give my kids a life that I had, like being so broke. I don't want to be in a situation where I bring kids into this world and I can't provide for them and they want to play soccer and I have to look at them and tell them we can't afford it because I was too scared to put up my before and after picture. I was too scared to talk to that person in the grocery store. So I'm sorry, honey, you don't get to play soccer. You don't get to go to that college because we can't afford it because I would rather be afraid. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, yes, of course we had those days. Of course we did. And they sucked. And we still have them. I still have them. I was crying 2 days ago. 2 days ago before I made this video. But you know what? I got up the next day and I helped some more people. Because I've got goals and I've got dreams. And now I'm accountable to everyone who's following. I decided to start this business. And now I am somebody's hope. I don't get to quit. I don't get to put out that little spark of hope that I've ignited in someone. Ever. I don't get to do that. Because you know what? I have a story that I can share. And I have goals of my own. And now I've built support around myself. And those people, I'm supporting them right back. We have each other. And that's why we're such a family. And that's why this works. You guys have heard me say it. I'll say it again. And tell everyone. You can tell all the Beachbody coaches in the world I said this. There's something magic about Beachbody workouts. They're awesome, but they're not magic. You can go running and get fit for free if that's what you want to do. But you know what works? The people. If you were going to go get fit running, you would have done it already. You wouldn't be sitting here watching this video at this point, right? You wouldn't be. That's why this works. The people are what makes this work. So build yourself a network. Get out of your comfort zone. Build yourself something around you so you don't have to be a victim to your fear and your insecurities and your issues anymore. All right. Have an awesome rest of your day or night or whatever you're watching this. I hope this really helps you guys see that we're just regular people like everybody else.